Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. But before we jump right in and get started, I just want to take a moment, say hi, and welcome to new subscribers. I am so happy to have you on board with us. Thank you for becoming part of the Ophiuchus tribe. As always, it is an absolute honor and blessing to read for each and every single one of you. That being said, we're going to jump in. Let's see what Spirit has in store for you all today. Okay, Four of Wands. All right, where are we heading here? Let's see. What else with this Four of Wands? Strength. It was almost on its side when it fell out. Ace of Cups. Okay. All right, collective. You have someone who is, I want to say, it's really going to take all of their strength and all of their brave to step towards you. I do get new energy. So if this is someone from your past, it's probably someone you haven't dated, probably someone who, I want to say it's someone who caught your eye, because I do feel like you would be just as interested in this person. Maybe even discounted them because you thought that they weren't interested or not as interested, or they hadn't put it out there yet. There's something along those lines. But I am getting a lot of interest here, especially with that Ace of Cups. This person just sees you to be like the right type of person. Yeah, they don't want to miss the opportunity, that's for sure. Wow, they may be stepping forward. They may be stepping forward as soon as today to communicate. I don't know if this is at work. I don't know if this is within a friend group. I don't know if this is out and about somewhere. Have you ever had it happen where you see somebody while you're out and you're like, wow, and that person is striking and they catch your attention. And then every time you go out somewhere, it's like they happen to be there. I know that's happened for me a lot as I've grown, but I don't know if it's like a normal thing. Does everybody experience that? I really don't know. I've never actually talked about it, but I kind of get that energy here. So if you know, you know, I guess, right? It's just the way my situation's always been. I don't normally put myself out there or my information, but I don't know. I feel like it's being called out of me today. So I guess I'm meant to share a little bit. Yeah, Queen of Wands. We've got really great energy going on here. Vibrant. I want to say attractive. Highly attractive. I feel like since it's coming in your direction, I feel like this must be you, and this person is over here spouting their truth or showing you that they're passionate, or they're wanting to communicate with you, wanting to tell you things. Arrows of love and passion. But I feel like they see you to be very attractive, very expansive, maybe highly intuitive or gifted in some way. I wanted to say very creative. You could be artistic. I also heard autistic. So for someone, that could be the case as well. It doesn't have to be for everyone, of course, but I did hear it. Let's see. Yeah. You know, I just heard burdens of the self. So, you know, I don't know. Look, we're all here learning and growing and expanding and becoming more comfortable with who we are from top to bottom, inside and out, right? That's just the way it goes. But I just want to kind of stop and say, I see that here. This Queen of Wands may come across now, whether masculine or feminine. I feel like this symbolizes you. You may come across to a lot of people being very confident, being very sure of yourself, and you could be in a lot of areas of your life, but it doesn't mean there aren't parts of you that you feel like are less lovable. And I want to say, give people a chance to decide whether they want to love those parts of you or not. I want to say, just your job in this situation is to just be you in your entirety, right? So allow that person, whoever it is, to decide whether they love you, flaws and all, right? And I know that can be a little hard and a little nerve-wracking, but I feel like it's oh so necessary for you to realize that those parts of you that you consider undesirable or unlovable or, you know, a burden, right? Like maybe the way I feel about this, or the way I act in this way, or this particular habit would be too much of a burden for somebody else. Or, you know, if it's something about you that you can't change, it's like this aspect of me is too heavy. Nobody's going to want to carry that with me, right? I don't believe that's the case. I feel like the majority of people out there aren't looking for perfection. They're just looking for someone who can love them, flaws and all, right? And I feel like you should give someone the opportunity to gift that to you. So that just kind of came through, right? I feel like you're really worried about being pushed away because of those things that, you know, those aspects of self that seem to you to be burdensome or would be burdensome to someone else, right? In a relationship. So, yeah. But it's a golden opportunity to get to know somebody more. Yeah, you've got a King of Cups coming in. Someone who I feel like understands or has the want to understand on a deeper level, right? I feel like even if they don't step towards you and understand you straight out the gate, I feel like this person has a want to understand, a want to get to know you better. And I feel like, you know, maybe that's all you really need, right? I feel like that is the gift, right? You're a mystery to this person, and they're really excited to get to know you, to kind of unveil every single one of those cups, what's in those cups, right? The good, the bad, the in-between, right? I feel like if you're their person, you're going to be their person no matter what you've got hiding in those cups, right? I feel like you are a gift. And I feel like this person would be a gift to you too, right? Let's see. So I want to say just big hugs to you, because I feel like there are certain things that maybe keep you pulled back, keep you, I wanted to say more silent. And I feel like Spirit is saying it's time to be brave. So this person's being brave by stepping towards you and speaking their truth and communicating. And I feel like you need to be just as brave and be exactly who you are. I feel like this person's been looking in on you for quite a while. Wheel of Fortune, they're hoping they're lucky. They're hoping everything's on the uptick, right? Everything goes well. They've been looking when's the best time to come in and make that offer, because they view you as the soulmate. It's adorable. I love, yeah, a lover. You're the lover. You're the soulmate. Small offer, right? Hopefully larger offer. Now this one may come to you a little slower than you imagined, but it's going to get to you. And I feel like the slow moving energy could have been beforehand. I almost kind of feel like today's the day. So I kind of want to put that energy out there. I do feel like it's moving in the right direction. I saw what looked like gears and moving parts, and it looked like everything was, I saw somebody squirting, like it looked like a WD-40 into the wheels and the mechanism, so everything was running smoothly. And I feel like that's what Spirit's trying to say. It is going to run a whole lot smoother than you imagine. Yeah, we've got Lovers from the Grave. Now, for some of you, this could be a past person, but I feel like for the majority of you, this is a brand new person or a person you haven't dated. You may know of this person, so it might not be a new to you person, but I do feel like this person would be kind of coming out of the woodwork as far as someone new to date, right? I do kind of get that here for a lot of you. Now, for some of you, this could be a past person that you've already dated, but I feel like a lot of new energy going on here. So yeah, taking this to a greener shore, ready to manifest something beautiful, that victory, that wish, that hope, that dream, balance things out. It's gorgeous energy. I really love it. I am going to cut it here. I feel like this has really great potential to kind of go the long haul, because I heard the long haul. And I do see the little shell here, which reminds me of like Aphrodite type energy. So I do kind of feel like that's coming in here. Yeah, look, that's the card that stuck out at the bottom, that Four of Wands. I just feel like there is going to be a really beautiful union here. I love that for you, collective. I do feel like this could be coming in as soon as today, could go out into the future for quite a while as well. I want to say throughout the month of March and maybe even into April. I want to say, I just heard throughout spring break. So maybe when the school's in your area, if you're even not in school, doesn't matter. I want to say around the time of spring break, right? Okay. Let's hop in here and see. Let me take a little sip. Okay. Let's see. What do we have? I was drawn to this deck here. What do you want to tell me about the collective here? Wow, we have marriage. Again, I hear this could go the long haul, so I am feeling the tether right away. Look at this. Love and marriage. Divine intervention and time for reflection. So, you know, I almost kind of feel like, you know, sometimes things are really just destiny. There's that red thread of fate, and I do kind of sense that here. Now, the last reading had that hopeful energy that could go towards the future, where I felt like there was a lot of love and understanding and kindness and compassion that flowed. Now, when we step in here, I feel that stability. I feel that extra passion burning at the bottom. So this is like a step up, and your relationship could go in this direction. And I feel like for some of you, it's going to tide right into this energy. For others of you, you could be stepping towards someone, or someone stepping towards you that has this very stable, powerful energy, and that could be coming in for you very soon. Okay, so I want to say that it could go either way. It could be a both situation. I just heard enemy turn lover. Okay, collective. Maybe that's where because I was getting like a tension type of energy. I don't know if someone wanted to be your enemy, or someone got hurt in a process of, like, I wanted to say flirting, or it's like someone felt misunderstood and then they became enemies, but the whole time they've actually been kind of in love with each other. Yeah, look, secret, you can't make this up. Secret admirer, timid. Oh, wow. What do we have? Divine timing. Yep. Magnetic attraction. Holy cows. Ghosted, disappeared. Could be for some. And then they come on back because that magnetic attraction, divine timing, is at play. There are some things and some situations that are just, they're beyond our control, beyond our level of understanding. And it has everything to do with divine and what they know to be the best thing for us. And I do feel like no matter what we do, no matter what we say, it doesn't come in until it's supposed to come in. And that's just that. I feel like for those of you who know, this is for you, right? Then it's for you. I feel like you'd really have to feel it with every fiber of your being. Just know that this is your energy in here. I feel like those of you who this applies to will feel that. Yeah, as crazy as it is, it's going to be unexpected yet expected, is what I want to say. It's like you feel it, you know it's for you, but it's unexpected at the same time. It kind of cracks like lightning. So all of a sudden it comes in. All of a sudden it happens. I heard a shift. So we have shapeshifter and mimicking. I don't know if they thought that they were mirroring you with your energy. Like maybe you didn't like them, so I guess they had to not like you too. But they still wanted to be within eye shot or within sight, or in some way be able to keep tabs on you and look into what you're doing. Because when push comes to shove and when it comes down to it, this person is attracted, and I want to say highly attracted. And I feel like it's not just them. I feel like it is also you. The tension, I want to say the adult tension in this situation is probably ridiculously off the charts. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Again, I hear if you know, you know. Romantic feelings, a proposal, right? Honesty coming through, signs of love, bliss and happiness. Wow, collective. Holy cows is what I want to say. Holy cows. Huge energy, really, really powerful energy. Venus energy. I want to say Cupid energy, Valentine energy. I want to say any other type of love um, deity or whatever. I feel like it's here. It's like one big ball of, I wanted to say lust slash love, but I feel like it's just so much more. I don't know how to explain it. The way the energy accumulates here, you know, I'm seeing the roar energy, and I feel like it's from another deck, but when that card comes into a reading, now Spirit has just ushered that energy into this reading. And what that means is it's getting kicked up like, I wanted to say 1,000-fold. I don't know how else to explain it, but the energy is huge to begin with. And when it kicks into high gear, it's going to blow both of you away. It's going to be a lot. Yeah, look, there were lies. I feel like, you know, when we got to the beginning where that person was kind of saying enemy, not your enemy. That was a lie. It's like they were an enemy because they thought you were being an enemy. There was something about cheating and broken trust, but I don't know how this plays in. I don't know if this is a lie. I don't know if this is something that somebody assumed, but I don't feel like this is actually the truth. I feel like whatever this is, it's a lie. Was there another person involved? Did somebody say you were with another person when you were trying to be with this person? Did somebody say that you were flirting with someone else while they were trying to flirt with you? Like you were playing the field and they were serious and you made it seem like you were serious. It's kind of the energy that I'm getting. I feel like straight up lie. And I don't know why that person lied. I feel like there's a third person in this particular situation. Yeah, maybe they said you were dating someone else, meeting other people. Like they were just another person you were pulling on a string, which I feel like is not the truth of it because this energy is so big. I don't feel like either of you could fake it if you tried. That's the kind of energy I'm talking about here. Hurting, agonizing pain. I feel like it caused a lot of pain, but I want to say for both because I feel like there was a break apart or a breakdown. It's either this has happened in the past or it's coming. But I want to say at least you know what it is to kind of look out for. Or what the lie actually is, maybe an easier way to fix it. Because it's going to leave you both at a crossroads. Or if it hasn't already, I kind of feel like there's a timeline thing, and this could have happened a bunch of different ways, but I do feel like this type of energy is involved. Yeah, we can, I wanted to say, it didn't want to turn, and I wanted to say we can turn this hurting, this agonizing pain, into happiness. We can turn it in reverse, right? Something about non-committal, like her. Now, if this could have been the feminine energy, it would have made, if you're the feminine in this situation, it made you look non-committal. This lie, this stretch of the truth, or this bending of reality made you appear non-committal to a person who is already loyal by heart. Does that make sense to you? I want to feel like, I want to say like, if this was the past, that's what I'm feeling. Yeah, soulmate. Both of you felt it. I feel like you were caught off guard, or you were like confused as to what was going on. I don't know that there was a ton of communication here. Yeah. This old love for some is becoming new love. Now, if you are the masculine in this situation, you may have thought the feminine had done something wrong. I want to say like, now, doesn't have to be male, female, male, male, male. It could be female, female. It doesn't matter. I'm just talking energy. It's like who is standing in what energy. So I do kind of feel that for some, it's going to be a little different, right? For everybody, it's going to be a little different. But I just feel like that energy here, yeah, look, grass is still green. There's still possibilities for that old love to become new love, from enemy to friend, from enemy to lover, right? I just feel like that, yeah, look, her and him. It's all about her and him, period, point blank. The divine masculine and the divine feminine is coming in here. I feel like this is a really powerful connection. We have an I'm sorry, an apology. I feel like maybe both need to give that to the other, because I feel like even if it wasn't something intentional or it even wasn't something that you did, it still hurt this person. Like, if someone thought that I did something to really hurt them, like just coming from my personal perspective, I would apologize that they felt so hurt, or that they felt that I did that to them, right? And I would feel bad because I would never want anyone to hurt, especially someone that I care about, right? So I would apologize because, I'm sorry I caused you hurt because, obviously, even if it wasn't my fault, I still would have caused pain that needed to be healed. That wound still was gaping, right? So in order to help somebody heal, especially if it's somebody that you want to care about or you do care about, I feel like there's already a care here, then you would apologize, right? There's nothing wrong with an apology. I feel like, you know, I'm not stubborn in any way, and I don't feel like you are either. I feel like you would be horrified if you figured something out like that. It's like, or someone made you out to be the bad guy and it inadvertently hurt someone, right? I feel like you would apologize anyway, but explain to them the truth of the situation. It's like, well, that never happened, or whatever the case may be. But I do kind of feel this energy here. Yeah, they made you look like a player. They made you look like you were being strategic, that you were trying to kind of string them along. I feel like that's the energy here. And I feel like that's a bold-faced lie. I feel like bold-faced lie. I want to say check your source. So I don't know if there's a masculine or somebody on this side of the equation listening in now, but I do want to say check the source, because I feel like it's faulty info, or maybe they thought they saw something that they didn't see, or you know what I mean? There's just something going on here. There's more to it. I feel like there's a gap in knowledge because there was a gap in communication. Somebody may be traveling towards the other, still fearful of what may be going on or what they may hear, but I feel like they have to know. It's like this, I have to know type of energy before I move forward. It's like I have to figure this situation out. I don't know if this one left a scar or left a mark, right? And I feel like if it did, it left a mark on two hearts and not just one. I feel like there was a lot of hurt on both sides of this equation, if that's the case, and there was past here. Yeah. Why are they coming back in? They're still fearful, but they're traveling in your direction. Why? Because they miss you, because they're thinking of you, because they want something. They may text you and say, hey, I'll be in the area, or hey, it's such and such. Do you want to meet up? Or can we talk? Or, whatever the case may be. I feel like I hear, hey, do you remember me? So it's like, this person just felt completely unimportant to you. It's like, I hear, yeah, like, how could I forget you? But I don't feel like that person really thinks that you think of them that way. There was a lot of misunderstanding, and I want to say a lack of communication, or a ton of miscommunication and lack of communication. That's what I'm getting here, but I do feel like this may be coming back in. There was a snake in the mix too. It's not what it looks like. Exactly the energy that's coming through here. Safety and comfort. I feel like that's what this person's going to get when they come back to chat. I feel like that's the atmosphere. It's going to be safe and warm and comforting, and it's going to be very relaxed. I feel like it's going to calm this person's nerves. I see this tea, this warm cup of tea, and I just feel like it's not sleepy time, but it was definitely very relaxed. So I do feel like the way or the place, whatever that is, that this comes into fruition is going to be really, really relaxed. And I feel like both people are going to need that type of energy to kind of, I wanted to say, bring things up from the past. This has something to do with spiritual awakening, realizations, intuition, inner knowing. This is very much spirits, like love, fate, destiny type energy. I might just name the reading that, because I feel like even in the first reading, I feel like with someone who wants to understand you, on a different level, where the world just, mostly walks by and ignores different things. There are a lot of people in this life that won't care enough, but you've got this one person who cares enough to want to learn you and to want to be kind and compassionate to you and to invite you in, even though you have flaws, right? So I'm kind of seeing both here. Now, like I said, one may extend into the other. I don't know, for some it may. For others, it's going to be a one or the other type of energy. So I kind of love it. Is there anything else Spirit wants us to know about this? Yeah, big change is coming. Big transformation, a big transition in this. Compromise. And look, making changes, big changes, compromise, making changes. Look at this. Breakup forever is in reverse. How funny is that? I do feel like this has come back around energy. I feel like, yeah, this is the kind of freedom that comes with two people who really, I want to say this is going to be a really healthy situation, because it's the kind of relationship that you can walk into and feel free. You can feel free to surrender your heart to this person. We do have reconciliation and rebuild, and then a home and a foundation. Song signs could be really important in this. I just feel like, you know, it could be within the next couple of days or couple of weeks that you're getting a bunch of song signs. I do want to say as soon as today, could be for some, could go out throughout the months. I want to say in through spring. But I do feel like this has its coming together or coming back together. It has a reconciliation. I do feel like for some, it's, you know, I don't know if you've gone around with each other. I feel like there's connection here, but not actual connection. And I feel like that's going to make sense for who it's for. It's like, it never solidified. I want to say it never became something stable. So maybe it was like hit and miss and like back and forth, but it never actually fit. And I don't feel like it was supposed to at that point. I do feel like there's been growth. There's been a lot of different experiences in between. And I want to say this now has a chance to kind of go into the future. Yeah, this person thinks you're worth the gamble or worth the risk. Yeah, we have addiction and twin flame, so divine connection. So this is most definitely a divine connection. And I want to say this person's addicted to the thought that you hold their happiness. It's like, because they haven't found it elsewhere, and I feel like neither of you. I heard let's be fair about it. So I don't know who that's for, but it's like, yeah, I hear you're still the one. So it's like, you're still that one. Relationship connecting. Okay, let me put this down, because I feel like it's going to be a lot of different variables for different souls out there, but I feel like you'll know if this is your story. You'll feel it. You'll feel the resonance. I feel like there's still opportunity here, and I want to say opportunity to go the long haul. So especially with that sitting there. Okay, let's see. We're going to pull some letters and some charms and see what else we've got going on here. Yeah, that's really important. This person you may have thought was an enemy. Enemy to lover. That's what we have. Maybe I'll name it that. I don't know. We'll see. Lover to enemy to lover. It's got that energy. Okay, let's see what we've got here. All right, collective, what do we have for you? Your initials, their initials, and any other. We have a V standing up. All right. You know, things just got silent and the energy just went shh, like it came all the way down. And I want to say this is the quiet before the storm, but I want to say this storm is just going to shake everything up. I want to say it's a tower in the best way possible. And I do feel like it has something to do with this love coming in. It's going to shake up your world. I feel like your world's been peaceful or it's been quiet. And I hear all is well. And it's still going to be well, but it's just going to shake things up. And I hear rumbles and it's like uneven steps, but it all kind of, I see it paves into gold. So it's like it ends up, it's like that shake up ends up leading to the gold paved road that you're supposed to be walking on or trekking. And it did look like you weren't alone. We do have a blank, so insert initial there. Yeah, I heard hush. So it's like that quiet right before the storm. It's like you almost, It's a false sense of security is what I hear. It's like you think, oh yeah, it's like that feels like my story. Um, but it doesn't happen right when you think it does. It comes after. I see rage here. I don't know if this person was raging for a while because their heart was so sore. I'm kind of, I feel the tether to the last reading. So I don't know if this person went through, yeah, I rage. I kind of feel like this person may have really been angry because their heart was so sore. You know, I almost kind of feel like there's an I'm sorry here, but it may come from the third party or whoever caused the trouble in the first place. It's like they didn't realize it would cause so much pain to the person that they lied to or the person that they relayed a message to or whatever the case may be. I do get that energy. It's like if I would have known, I would have kept my mouth shut. I never would have said anything, right? I feel like my throat's really hoarse right now, and I don't know where that came from. I feel like, you know that tight feeling before you cry in your throat? Um, I know you know, but it's that right before you can't hold it anymore and the dam breaks. That's the energy that I'm getting. And it's like, I don't know if they caused this person so much pain and heartache by doing what they did, or saying what they said, or interfering like they did. There's something going on here. There's an extra third hook that really kind of, I heard numb. I don't know if it made this person numb. I don't know if they went through or they've not been the same person since. Now, I don't know how long this span is, but I feel like I heard for the longest time everybody blamed you, collective. Blamed you for this person sad, blamed you, but I feel like as time goes on, it's like things start to unravel, and I feel like the truth is quite obvious. It's like I want to say there was a lie or a miscommunication or whatever that really, and it's like the person who relayed that or the person who interfered is really where it all started. And I feel like that love is still there. Okay, I heard hush. So before I say too much, look, always these are general readings, so take what resonates, toss the rest. If it's not for you, leave it out here on the board. It's for someone else. I hear a nudge. So nudging, somebody might get a nudge or pushed in your direction, or they might feel like it's, I hear spirits gentle nudge. So this person may need a gentle nudge or push in your direction, and I feel like that is coming in. It might be through music or through song or just through that feeling like maybe something has healed, or a lot of it's healed and things have become very clear. There may still be pain there, but I feel like it can be healed. Okay. Wow, it's hard to kind of cut this energy because it's so much. And like I said, this isn't going to be for everybody, so take what resonates and toss the rest. All right, what do we have for the collective here? What do we have for this collective who resonates? I'm not surprised. Are you? There's that seashell. There's that opportunity for forever coming in. There's huge transformation with that big butterfly. There's a knot, and I wanted to say it's two people knotted together. I'm seeing the unity from a different card. And I feel like that's what that symbol is. It's two being twined together. And I feel like, again, I hear red thread. So there's more red thread type of energy. There's more destiny. I feel like you were always meant to steer in this person's direction. Even if it looked like you were going in opposite directions, you were actually on a collision course no matter which way you spun that wheel, is what I want to say. Certain things are simply that, destiny. They bring you to the opportunity. Now, if you two don't want to take the opportunity, there is free will choice. Anything I'm saying that's coming towards you will come in your direction if it's for you, right? If the message is for you. But it is always entirely up to you. I'm just the reader. I just let you know what's coming, right? But it's always entirely up to you. If you want to take it, you have free will choice. But it does look like it could be a really beautiful situation and an opportunity that could lead the two of you into the future together, which I feel like the two of you desperately want. Especially in the last pile. I feel like the other one was a little more lighter energy, but this one's got some heaviness to it. It's got some bulk to it. It's got some confusion. Not that the other one didn't have the confusion too, but I see Emperor, Empress energy, stepping into that type of energy, or being able to step into your power with the change and transformation. So if you're not there yet, you could just be, or even if you are, you could just be opening to new facets of self at this point. Yeah, I heard royalty. So I don't know if it's like, I want to say there's a sense of divinity here, or a sense of two coming together for purpose. So it's something to do with divinity and royalty. So I guess that's for whoever it's for. You'll know if it's for you, I suppose. Okay, we have, yeah. You know, this reminds me, pulling from the first energy, there's a masculine, and I feel like it's in both. And I feel like even if it got lost in the sauce before this person became your enemy, I feel like they wanted to nurture you. They wanted to protect you. They wanted to shield you from a storm, the storms of life it could be. But they wanted to nurture you. They wanted to hold you, and they wanted to be gentle with you. I want to say they still want that. So if that's for the second pile, they still want that. They still do, ultimately, deep down. And they want to feel that you want that too. It's like, oh, I heard I need to know if you want that from me. So they may feel like, again, that you might not even know about them, or like they weren't all that important. It's like, you were my world, but you didn't even think of me, right? And that's the energy here that this person feels. But I want to say it's the furthest thing from the truth, right? Wow, there's some intense energy here. I have to take a sip. Okay, is there anything else? I feel like you'll want to nurture this person too. I feel like you'll want to take care of them too. I hear it's the start of forever. So it's like, for some of you, when this comes in, it's a really huge thing. I do want to say this isn't going to be for everybody, or this second half isn't going to be for everybody, but I feel like you will know if it's for you, or parts of it will really resonate with you. All right, collective, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to become part of this Ophiuchus tribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.